By 1883, Galvestonians knew they had to have this technology, as Galveston was one of the richest cities in the United States per capita and growing very quickly. The city of Galveston became the first city in Texas and one of the first in the United States to adopt new electric lights. And throughout the 1880s, power lines began to be set up all over the city, lighting up the island, making Galveston one of the earliest adopters of electricity and electric lighting. We have to think how significant this was, lighting up the island. Even by 1925, over 40 years after Galveston got electricity, only half of the US population had access to electricity. Now let's talk a little bit about public transportation. Now, depending on where you live in the United States today, you may have more or less access to public transit, like buses and subways. But Galveston, being a city of first, had one of the first public transportation services in the state of Texas. Streetcars, which we refer to as trolleys today. Beginning right after the Civil War, a streetcar system was developed in Galveston. The first trolleys or streetcars were actually pulled by mules or horses along a track system stretching all over the island. After electricity was readily available in Galveston, the streetcars began to run on electricity. One very interesting thing about Galveston streetcars is that one of the tracks was actually built out over the water here at 25th Street, stretching down to about 23rd Street. That's right, they built a streetcar trestle over the water on the beach, which was completely destroyed during the 1900 storm. Now, in the recovery of the 1900 storm, the streetcars returned to be powered by mules and horses again for a short period until electricity was restored and the tracks were clear. And throughout the 20th century, the streetcar system in Galveston was extremely robust.